What if one prayer could truly change your life? Not because the words are perfect, but because your heart is finally aligned with God's. So many people pray faithfully, yet still feel restless, anxious, or unheard. And the hidden reason is that prayer was never meant to be rushed, demanded, or performed, but received as a sacred connection Jesus himself revealed. When Jesus taught prayer in Matthew 6, he didn't begin with requests but with worship, reminding you that prayer starts by recognizing who God is, holy, sovereign, and worthy of reverence. Just as Moses removed his sandals before the burning bush, acknowledging that God's presence changes ordinary ground into holy ground. When you begin prayer with worship, your perspective shifts. Your problems no longer sit on the throne. God does. Another quiet mistake many make is treating prayer like a list of demands. Yet Jesus teaches, "Your kingdom come, your will be done," revealing that prayer is not about bending God to your plans, but surrendering your plans to his wisdom, just as he did in Gethsemane when he chose trust over control. This surrender doesn't weaken you. It frees you, because peace comes not from outcomes, but from alignment. Prayer also teaches daily dependence. When Jesus says, "Give us this day our daily bread," he invites you to trust God one day at a time, echoing how manna in the wilderness could never be stored, only received, training the heart to rely on God's faithfulness in the present, rather than fear the future. Yet prayer can feel blocked when unforgiveness lingers, because Jesus makes it clear that forgiveness is not optional, it's transformational. Releasing others doesn't excuse their actions. It releases your heart, creating space for healing and grace to flow freely. Prayer is also a place of protection, not just provision, where you admit your weakness and ask God to guard you from temptation, recognizing, as Joseph did, that victory often comes from fleeing what threatens your faith, rather than trying to manage it alone. Jesus further reveals that prayer is meant to be intimate and sincere, not loud or impressive. Like Daniel praying quietly despite danger, prayer is strongest when it's rooted in devotion, not visibility. You don't need perfect words either. God responds to honesty, just as he answered Hannah's silent tears, because prayer is a conversation, not a performance. Faith anchors prayer, trusting that God hears you even before you see results, just as the woman who touched Jesus' garment believed healing was already within reach. Simplicity matters too. Bartimaeus didn't deliver a speech. He asked, and God responded. Gratitude deepens prayer, shifting your focus from lack to abundance, following Jesus' example of giving thanks before miracles appeared. Patience, wisdom, and scripture-aligned prayer mature your faith, teaching you to trust God's timing like Abraham and Sarah, and to pray God's promises with confidence rather than wishful hope. Prayer is not a ritual. It is a living connection with a faithful God who listens, leads, and transforms hearts. And if this stirred something honest in you, write the phrase, "Teach me to pray," in the comments as a quiet declaration of faith. And if you want more messages that strengthen your walk with God, stay connected by subscribing to Daily Bible Light, where Scripture meets real life.